Welcome to Xtra presented by VDG Sports. I am your host, Vince Douglas Gregory. No filter, very censored. I definitely know where I want to go. I found another use for R&B. I think I'm back. I am back with the R&B. Yeah, I'm back. And I'm not back for the reasons that you think I'm back. I'm back because I found R&B to be a substitution for meditation. In the absence of meditation, I have found R&B to be helpful to me. And I didn't mean for that to rhyme. It just came out that way. And see, it's okay to be all emotional and all up in your feelings. Sometimes you just have to just grab your emotions by the scruff of the neck and just say, come here, emotions, come here. I want to appreciate you. I want to feel the things that you want me to feel. But how are we going to get there? How are we going to get there? And there's some genres that just don't cut it. Just ain't it. It ain't it. While meditation would help acknowledge and help express and understand on a more deeper level and becoming in tune with each and every single thing. Yeah, it will. And it does. However, yeah, I have not been practicing and I have not been in tune with that for a very, very long time. Let's just say some months. Let's say several months, but it's okay. I found alternatives. I have. And it's not as though I'm not going to go back because it looks like I will, because I will use that tool. And it's good to have more than one tool in a tool bag. And you're not just using the same tool or using a hammer when you need a screwdriver, and vice versa. Although the screwdriver can act as a hammer, that's not what it's made for. And that leads me to this R&B talk and situation where becoming accepting of certain emotions, accepting of just embracing the highs and lows of life. Embracing the highs and lows of life. And that's where my everyday life and just how I am in general comes into play. And that's where the meditation helped me understand why I was doing that in my everyday life and just being me. So it all comes together. It's a big, full picture. And knowing that the highs and lows will come. The highs and lows is just a part of the journey. It's a part of the adventure. It's a part of being human. I know. And it's the I know he, not the I know ha ha. Most of you think I am a robot, think I am a computer, just all analytics, just all if-then scenarios, ones and zeros. Yeah, I can see that. I won't get mad if you were to assume that. I would not be upset if you were to say, yeah, but You ain't human. You ain't human. Uh-uh. Uh-uh. That's where I at least push back a little bit. At least push back a little bit. If I was just a robot and wasn't human, why do I feel certain ways? Why do I get caught up in my emotions? Why do I do regular things like everyone else, except with a keen eye and a little bit more detail? Then I have to fall back and let intuition and gut feeling take over and just understand and just know that it'll put me in a position where I don't have to overthink. It'll put me in a position where I can just trust the outcome, trust the process, trust all of the things that led up to this, that I provided myself with enough information, enough intel. And so it's out of my control, and not worry about what I can and can't control. And this is me setting up, and this is me in my long, not abbreviated, but my long-winded way of saying, I definitely appreciate R&B. I definitely appreciate R&B now more so than ever. I still ain't at a place where I can work out to it, although I might try it out. I might try it out because I need something a little bit different. I done worked out the podcast. I done worked out to that rough music. I done worked out to all sorts of genres. I done worked out the TV shows. I done worked out the movies. I done worked out to just about anything to make it feel different, to make it feel unique, to make it feel new. Because when you are working out and when you are doing these things, everything seems like a routine. And for me, I don't like routines, but I understand for the most part, I have to do routines just to put myself in a position where the muscle memory kicks in, where it becomes habitual, where I get used to it, where it becomes a part of me. But even with all of that, I still get bored. I still get bored and I still lose interest. And that's why I try all these different methods. And that's why I do all these different things to make it interesting, to get the new, to do something different, even though I'm doing the same thing. So I will eventually get to doing the R&B workout. I ain't there yet. But I definitely have a newly found appreciation for R&B. As I said, use it as a substitute. Used it as a substitute for meditation, although it's not a replacement. It was just a substitute because I needed to get in touch with that side of me. I needed to feel those feelings. I needed to just take all those emotions and just grab it, hold it, hug it, love it, and just, come on, emotion. Do your best. Do your best. Show me. And I can't say that I was disappointed. I can't say that it didn't make me feel some kind of way. I can't say that I wasn't all up in my feelings, because it put me all up in my feelings. It made me feel some type of way. It brought out everything that I was expecting it to bring out. And it's okay to feel bad. It's okay to be sad. It's okay to just get lost, and hopefully you will be found, or you will find yourself. The experience, all these different experiences, it's fine, long as it's not hurting and self-harm or anything like that. But these experiences, whether it's feelings, whether it's not feeling when you should and vice versa. Everyone has some type of experience that they've been through where they just thought to themselves that, has anybody else experienced this? I wonder. Well, let me answer that question for you. Yes, yes, and yes. And you can just ask a friend. You can just ask a stranger. You can just ask Siri, Google, or any other assistant about this. It happens. It happens to the best of us. It happens to the rest of us. It happens to the worst of us. It's a part of the journey, the adventure of being human. And that's why I say this whole R&B scenario, this whole R&B situation, it was definitely a different aspect that I just found myself digging into because I just wanted to share. I just wanted to care a little bit more. I just wanted to go deeper down the rabbit hole. And once again, do not go down anybody else's rabbit hole. Only go down your own rabbit hole. Going down anybody else's rabbit hole, I suggest you don't do it because ain't no way to win. Ain't no way to get out when you want to get out. Ain't no rules. Ain't no rules, basically. And so I went down my own rabbit hole. I wanted to go deeper down this alley, deeper down this dark alley and just see what that be like. See what that experience is like when I just accept it for what it is and not try to not acknowledge it and not try to push it away and not try to say, you know what? Not the day. I did the opposite. I embraced it. I embraced those feelings. I embraced those emotions. I embraced that way that I was feeling. Yeah, it was bad. Yeah, it wasn't good. Yeah, it is something that most people would make fun of. Most people would say, why are you doing that? You should just be stronger. Be whatever, insert whatever meant strength or strong man. That's fine. That's okay that you have that point of view. And if you are laughing hee and laughing ha ha, that's fine. I'm okay with that. I'm at a point in my journey. I'm at a point in my adventure that outside influence is not going to tempt me one way or the other. That I just needed to see and feel this myself. I just needed to do this myself. I just needed a little bit better understanding of the whole human nature, the human side. And that's fine if it provides jokes and laughter to someone else. It's fine if it provides someone else the strength that they need to know that they aren't alone, that they've experienced or someone else experienced what they go through more often than not. That's okay. Whether it's a positive or negative, it's mine to share. And I don't mind sharing this or that. I don't mind sharing this or that in that nature because it is what it is. It is what it is. And if you ain't never embrace your emotional side, if you ain't never just said, you know what, I'm just gonna cry it out. I'm just gonna let the tears just fall like Niagara Falls. Just let it run like a water faucet. Just let it just let it go and not try to stop it and just keep going down that spiral, just keep going down that rabbit hole, hey, that's okay. You are a better person than I am if you feel that way. But I'm okay saying that I needed that. I needed to go down that journey, down that path, down that road. Yeah, I am still in a bad place. Tragic events occurred and happened. And the best way for me to get through this is definitely time, but also talking to people that I respect, sharing this information with people that I hold high regards to, people that would not judge me in that sense, but just be someone to at least acknowledge that this is something that you will get through. And this is something that's a part of life, no matter how bad it is. But on the back end of it, it's another experience and it will make you stronger. It is. And possibly later on, as enough time goes by, I will bring it out and share a little bit more. But as of now, for the most part, yes, something extremely terrible happened. And I just needed this day, this time, this occurrence that I speak of. I just needed to just embrace that emotion, embrace that sadness, and just go down that rabbit hole and get all of my emotions, get all of my feelings, and just feel that real feel and just let it flow and just let it go and just let it out. And it made me feel a little better. The overall cloud is still there, mind you. That's fine. That's okay. I just need time. Time just need to pass by and go by. But for the most part, that definitely made the ebbs and flows, the highs and lows easier. The low wasn't as low. It was still low, but it wasn't as bad. And I'm going to continue to share, and I'm going to continue to open up, and I will still talk about the situation and talk about the different things with people that I deem friends, people I deem I can rely on. I know this was deep, but I can rely on you. Thank you for listening. Thank you for listening. Be sure to check out the website at extra.vdgsports.com. That is xtra.vdgsports.com. This episode was not being sponsored by VinceDouglasGregory.com. VinceDouglasGregory.com is where you can keep it with me, my whereabouts, my well-being, all things Vince, all things Vince. Even though I'm a little behind, I'm a lot behind, I'll be caught up. Hopefully one decade. Guess on YouTube, VDG Sports. Like, subscribe, share, do whatever it is you do there. Comment if you must, comment if you may. We comment back. As you can see, we comment back. It's a community. Almost like family, but it's definitely a community. You know what time it is. I'm out like peace. Peace out. See, I was close. I thought it was necessary.